Hi guys, welcome back to Unsolved with Barb. I've been a little sick the last couple of days with cold, so I might have to mute the cough. But anyhow, I've had a lot of questions about Jodiesue, and I've really been trying to watch her videos and try to understand what she has said and what she is not saying. Um, so that's what the topic is about today. Um, Summer has been missing now 7 months as of yesterday, and we still don't know what happened. Um, Everybody has their theories. I have lots of theories, but my theories are my opinion. Anyways, so we're going to start with this this is from the Summer Wells webpage, and this is the video that they decided to put out. I thought it was kind of strange, but I'm going to play it. It's only like a 2-minute clip. Did you guys hear that? I'm going to play that back, that little wee piece. And I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. Let me just go back here. And I don't know if closed caption would pick it up or not, but let me slow it down a little bit and see if you guys can hear it. So I'll slow it down just a little. All right, you ready? Okay, did you hear it there? Now, I don't know, maybe it's just me and some other people pointed it out. Just gonna go back a little bit. Of course, it didn't pick it up, but it sounded like it said Robin, Robin. But that's my opinion, so I don't know what else if you guys heard that or if it was just me. But yeah. All right. So this is was done by, I think it was A.F. Pennington or Yeah, A.F. Pennington did that video for the Wells family. And it's to stop exploitation of missing children on social media. Now, I don't feel that all creators are exploiting Summer Wells. I sure the hell am not. Hi, Chowder. What'd you say? Rob them? I don't know what's that. Sounds like it said rob them. Oh, maybe, yes. Very good, yeah. Could be, yeah, because rob them and Robin. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. See? Glad you're there. Rob them. Yeah, that makes more sense now. Okay. Thank you. All right, so my thing is Jodiesue. OMG. I just don't know about this girl. I'm confused by her. I kind of not hang off her word. I just want to know what she wants. She kind of beats around the bush. She's not a straight storyteller. Um, um, she says the last time she'd seen Summer was 2 days before she disappeared, and she was coming. That Summer had just come out of the shower with Dawn. Yes, she speaks in code, very much so. It's very confusing to me. So if anybody can make out what she's saying, that I may not understand, please tell me, because I think, in my opinion, that Jodiesue knows what happened that day. She said she heard the scream. She was I heard that she was down at the creek, that she was in the water, but yet she was dry. I heard that she was sorry, train of thought. I heard that she was at the end of her driveway, the day of the 15th, with a purse, and that she had seen Candace come out of her driveway. I'm not sure if Candace was in the vehicle or if Candace was on foot. I'm not too sure about that one yet. Saying, and I guess Candace had asked if she had seen Summer. Well, Summer wasn't reported missing until 6:23 in the evening. If this was at 4:30 that she was out and about looking for her, I have questions regarding that. I also heard that Jodiesue was on Candace's and Dawn's property the day of Summer missing, after the fact. So, and I also wanted to show one more little thing. Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Okay. I don't know if my screen is still sharing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Jodiesue posted this. This was a text message sent to Benny Keys. And she says, fun fact. I was once kidnapped too, near Summer's age, way before John Welsh days and before cops gave two shits. If not for my own hero, my pap, I do not know what I don't I don't know what I'd have been found or saved. So Jodiesue is telling us that she too was once kidnapped. Okay? And I hope that your captor was prosecuted to the full extent, but that has nothing to do with Summer, does it? Are you saying that you maybe took Summer and saved her? That would be a great thing. But I don't think so. All right. So we also have, let me close this one out. We have a Facebook video. Now, I did watch it on YouTube, this Facebook video, from another channel, but I did happen to find it on Jodiesue's Facebook. So we will watch it right off of her Facebook, and we will pause for commentary. Now, you guys have probably already seen this video. I'm not too sure. I don't think I have seen it fully, because this is back in October. So now I can't, okay, I got my chat here, but I can't, so let's start this. It's just her starting the chat, so we're like 3 minutes in.
Okay. So here we go.
Everybody can hear it okay?
As many of you recall, a few weeks back now, 3 weeks maybe. I don't know. All of them are blurry. Damn. But either way, we were already kind of situated where we're at. But Voldemort was driving us crazy. Let's get it to your sister. She had a bum one, so. Anyway.
Okay, now she's already in the trailer. Who is she talking to? One of her kids, or is it Andy?
So, I guess one cigarette down there. Would you make me some hot cocoa, please?
I'm assuming it's probably one of her children.
Barry hates me. Okay, because I'm freezing. Internal thermostat. Okay,
it's not
so
what I wanted to pin.
As many of you know, several weeks ago, we're already kind of starting to get situated here. But, Voldemort whole salt ship's happening, right? And then, and honest to God, oh Lord, I'm not even gonna go there.
Sorry.
I'm gonna try to stay on path here. I don't even know if it's possible. Okay.
I wonder if there's a way to speed her.
So several weeks ago, we're already kind of situated here. And then when I uploaded my videos, what happened was somebody taking them, and I don't remember how it ended up that I found out about them being up in a linear together big fashion, but I'd heard they were or something about somebody. I can go back and look, I don't remember. But then the chat community was pretty awesome. People were awesome, kind of like whatever. So I talked to people, whatever, and then
Chowder, you can hear the video?
I reached out to the person who had my videos up. And I don't really remember why. And I honestly don't remember if I was the one that reached out or I don't know. But it was somewhere along those lines. And I really think I was the one that reached out. And at that point, because of being terrified because of the favors being pulled for fucking Voldemort or something. Hell, I don't remember. And maybe not even that. Shit. Either way.
She goes off track a lot, I find.
Starts happening, right? And that's all fine and good. But then all of a sudden there's a sudden push. Sort of like, like this
Okay, thank you.
freak out, like this dramatic moment. It's like, what do you say for your arm? We need to get. And I'm like, man, like, no, not really, but, whatever. And so then these moves start happening, right? And these promises made and whatever, But I'm like, man, why are we being moved somewhere when it just didn't make sense to me? And then it's, well, this person who I now know to be Chase 423. Okay. Supposedly owns a business locally and all these other things.
Spit it out.
Has something to do with cars or whatever, but I'm told to be a car swap at a certain point. Which never happens, by the way. But anyway, we get to this hotel. And I'm like, it just don't really make any sense. And it just didn't. It was like, where the fuck am I gonna go from here? And then I start, damn. Like, this is where you need a damn cop or somebody to keep me on a linear, path. Fucking interviewer. I don't know. Okay, so we get to this fucking hotel. Chase follows me up there. Supposedly all these other people in tow, etc. Then this girl supposedly shows up from Gatlinburg, is what I'm told.
So this must be Rose Meyer.
She's a bank manager.
Oh.
But yet when she shows up, her hair's wet. From Gatlinburg. And it's short and thin. I'm just like,
okay, well, my hair stays wet,
am I seeing here?
But I have thick hair.
So then, I and my daughter immediately latch on to, man, we've seen this woman somewhere before. And then we look down at her shoes, and her shoes don't fit. And if I was like a bank manager, this ain't the outfit I'd choose. It was like somebody playing pretend. But the shoes don't fit. They're not right. The hair's wet. Something's wrong. We're like, And then, over the course of the next few days, I talk to these people, do whatever, obviously, and not a good place at that point. Starting to feel every bit of the very real damage Voldemort's done, and I can't figure out fucking why at that point still on my own. Why it's crashing in so hard for the first time in my life. So, under pretty good goddamn strain and stress. Anyway, so I'm talking to these people, and then one of the first things that happens is that there becomes a supposed FBI/card team member introduced into this fucking situation. Right? And I mean that, they're like, oh, but there's this card member and they don't want the feds, and you need to get on Discord. I was like, I don't have fucking Discord. Who uses fucking Discord for safety? Damn sure not a real fed or a fucking cop, because any fucking super genius knows that's their playground anyway. But that shit is not unbreakable, unhackable. Are you kidding me?
Sorry, guys.
So I immediately call bullshit.
We call them bullshit on YouTube, Jody.
YouTubers, and I'm thinking at this point they're the ones being taken for a ride. Keep that in mind. I'm like, holy shit, even though the clothes don't match, pieces aren't quite, but I know something's wrong.
Let's spit it out.
So, either way, I'm like, well, I've watched a few movies, so we'll just squeeze around here with, well, feds wouldn't do this, feds wouldn't do that. Like it doesn't take a fucking super genius.
All right, I'm going to pause this for a minute. Okay, so she's talking about feds. I'm not too sure what the girl she was talking about with the wet hair and the shoes that don't fit. Right, okay. True. Jodi, to me, is all about the land rights. Like, she didn't want anybody else to buy that land next to or adjacent to the Wells property, which apparently is part of the Wells property, or was. So to me, that was a red flag for me. So one of my theories is, and I really hate, it's just an opinion. It's not fact. It's, my opinion. That I've been rattling around in my brain. Could Jodiesue have done something to Dawn and Candace Wells for not getting the property? Because she had said that she had offered cash over the asking price, or over the asking of what the property was worth, but yet she was still not sold that land. And then she said that Jackie Dobbs had bought that land back in June of 2021, but that he couldn't build on it, and he doesn't have any water rights, like the creek wasn't included in the sale of the land. Moorlock subdivision. She offered her mother-in-law the money, I thought. Yeah, I don't know who she offered the money to, or whoever owned it. But she seems like she's not married to Voldemort, was she? So I don't know, would she have done that? Like, come on. Was that a way of getting back at them by taking Summer? I mean, yes, that's a pretty sick analogy, I guess you want to say, if you want to put it that way. But Jodiesue is very I find Jodiesue inserted herself into this case. She didn't need to. All she could have done was tell the FBI what she knew, but instead she's coming out on YouTube and she's coming out on her Facebook with all these videos. Hi, welcome to chat. Okay, that's fine. You can talk too. Yeah, she's very manipulative too. She just seems... she's another distraction in this whole freaking case. There's distraction after distraction after distraction. And if Jodiesue hadn't come public and jumped on everybody's Facebook or YouTube channels to do whatever, like she was just trying to spread her belief around. Yeah, she definitely inserted herself, and she talks in circles. And I have a very hard time understanding what she really has to do with this case. Originally thought, she was upset because of the land. And then, could she have done something to Summer to hurt Dawn and Candace because she didn't get that land? And that's pretty petty if someone, so I mean, like, I don't know. And then I hear, now I don't know if this is rumor or if this is fact, so I try not to spread the rumor mill, but I just want to put this out there. Was Jodiesue's son, who I think he's 18 or 19, was he on the Wells property that day? Was he driving a vehicle up the Wells property that day? Because I've heard, and like I said, this is probably just rumor, and I don't really know. Okay, so he's 19, so he's old enough to drive. He was driving the grandma's truck that day, which is a red truck, correct? Is grandma's truck red? Like his Jodiesue's mom's truck? Was that the truck that she seen flash going up the driveway of Dawn and Candace's? Did he hit Summer? Was Summer thinking that it was her dad coming home? And she ran out, and I guess he didn't see her, and maybe he hit her? Possible. But why hide that, right? Why would they hide that? I mean, it was an accident. It wasn't on purpose. Her son, if that's what happened, I don't think really would get into a lot of trouble with the law. I mean, my God. I don't know. So we have the land dispute. We have Jodiesue saying that the last time she seen Summer was 2 days prior to her missing. That Andy seen Summer the night before Summer went missing, I think she said. We have the flash of the red truck going up the Wells property that I thought Jodiesue said she had seen. And then we have Jodiesue hearing the scream. Yeah. See, and this is why I'm wondering if she's trying to protect her kids from something that may or may not have happened up there. Like, it's hard to say because, like you said, Jodiesue talks in circles or code, riddles, and it's hard to read in between the lines with her because she doesn't come straight out and say, yes, I was down here at 4:30 at the end of my driveway and I seen Candace. Okay, well, what were you doing down under your driveway at 4:30 when you heard the scream and you said you didn't go? Okay, okay. She would be part of her past, would be past her. Tormenting her daughter for graphic details, yeah. And how did Baltimore see, or Andy, now that his name's out there, how did why would he even tell his daughter that he's seen Summer's body? God. Okay, let's see if we can play through some more of this video, and then I will try to look up that.
So what I keep getting is, no, look, here's a picture.
December 2nd one.
Watching Ben Hill, or so and so's here, so and so's there, and they were showing me real pictures off of and in places, but I was like, still not a Fed. That's not a real Fed or a real cartoon. And then to try to prove it to me, they start sending screenshots and things. that of this person in the conversation they're having. And this person is supposedly doesn't want to be found out, can get in trouble, but is supposedly in Ronnie Lawson's office talking to him and acting as a mail carrier too, because they're investigating Lawson, but they can't be outed. But if you seen them on the street, they would look like they had no teeth at all. You wouldn't recognize them. All this other bizarre ass bullshit, right? To try to make this seem real to me. Otherwise, at this point, though,
I agree,
Dazed.
Dazed.
Trying to make it real to these YouTubers. No, it ain't. So,
the thing that irks me about Jodiesue the most is, she says she's there for summer and that people are exploiting her and making money off her back. I'm sorry, Jodiesue. I have not made a dime. Yes, I'm a small channel, but that's fine. And I don't mind it that way because the traffic that's going out there right now, I'm kind of glad I'm not a big channel because holy crap. I don't think I would know how to deal with all that drama. Oh crap, I was going to say something. No, I can't remember what it was. Oh, yes, my knee off of summer's back. Jodiesue has been on Doug No Thanks investigations, putting out her Venmos or her son's Venmo to be donated to buy a cabin or a shed. Who get a job, girl? It's called child support. Don't you get that? Your ex can house your children if something was to happen to you. They have a grandmother. I'm sure she would take them in. Your son's old enough to work, and if he wants to buy that little cabin that you showed, and I'll show a picture of it because I do have a picture of this cabin, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll go to PG's to get it. But so, and that irritates me. I didn't mind the Christmas wish list. That was fine. That was for Christmas, for the daughter mostly. The son, well, like I said, I have 6 kids, and my youngest babies, which are twins, are 18. And everybody else is, my oldest is 28. So they range from 28 to 18. I have 6 kids. And I didn't buy them anything for Christmas this year. I bought for my grandbaby because she's a baby. But all my kids work. And if they want something, they buy it. So, and I have 3 kids that live at home still. So, I don't understand why she's asking people for money and to move her. She got moved to this trailer. You know what? It's called go live in a shelter. They'll place you. My opinion. Sorry, guys.
what happens is,
Hi, Sky.
I'm like, y'all, look at the language of this person. I was like, first of all, any FBI agent or anybody else, and I'm just gonna say this here, I bullshit. I was like, work for cops, blah, 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 and so then they're like, oh shit, so we're gonna have to show her more break, right? I'm like, So then they start sending even more screenshots, including this person's posted Facebook and pictures of them, whatever. They've secretly been sent over to Discord. And I'm like,
Yeah,
all
she
3 of these
thinks
pictures don't match, by the way.
people should be sending her money
shortly.
to tell her story. No, bitch. Sorry.
Definitely, you couldn't put fake prosthetics or anything else the FBI's capable of on these motherfuckers and make a match. Let me just tell you. Meanwhile, they're supposedly in the back offices up here in Ronnie Lawson's, hearing him get his ass chewed by the feds and how he's whatever and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, right. But then all of a sudden they're across the country and they're supposed to appear here and they're supposed to appear there. And They can't be found out giving secrets, but they're working with the head FBI guy to rent.
I know, I swear, I'm sorry.
And these people do know enough to know that I talked to Rent, but how far of a fucking leap is that, right?
As
How
much
far
as
of
the
a
leap
fucking
is.
leap? Hell, we all did. All had to. What fucking choice do you have when there's a missing fucking child? You talk to every person that you're supposed to and asked to, and that's what we.
And that's another thing. As she talks more, I think, in my head, you hear her talk, not here in this video that I know of, but in other videos and being on people's YouTube channels, that she doesn't like kids and she's not fond of other people's kids. Put it that way. So why is she, if she's not fond of other people's children? I do believe she called Summer a brat at one time. I don't know if that's fact or fiction, but I mean, I call my kids brats sometimes. So I mean, you know what I mean? But if you don't prefer other people's children, why are you inserting yourself in this case? Is it to speak on Summer's behalf? Or is it to speak on her life? I don't know. Just something that came into my head. Sorry. Okay, that's good.
We all did.
I'm trying not to swear.
So anyway, they're like, but nobody could know that I'm working. And I'm like, dude, y'all are stupid if you're buying this. First of all, the feds would know that this fed sent you their Facebook. Also, their shit, right? There's no way this fed wouldn't be caught fucking around on Discord, giving away parts of this case, fucking supposedly. Like, none of this makes sense. Y'all are stupid if you're buying this. And then it doesn't take me 2 seconds to realize the wording and the messages don't match. The language being used by a card team member. Look, most
Yeah, I
people
think she has a
never know
personal agenda too.
child crimes or anything, like, friends, family, whatever. And even like TV will tell you, like, it is literally one of the hardest jobs, and they burn out quick, and they do try to distance themselves from that. They don't use terms like our girl. But that's the language I was catching from this FBI agent. The same fanatic fucking language is being used online by these crazies. And I immediately tell them YouTuber, I was like, y'all are fucking stupid if you think that this is real. Nobody does that. And they're like, oh, maybe. And then they try to act like they doubt it too. They're like, well, maybe we are being used. We got to keep it ourselves and whatever. And I'm like, but nobody really wants to dig into that or whatever. But meanwhile, this fucking FBI card team member stays around the whole time throughout this, including until like now. I suppose. They were mentioned yesterday, honestly. So, meanwhile, and throughout the days, the continuation of that pattern happens. Like, they keep trying to make me believe this is fucking FBI card team. But they keep telling me that, this person wants you to call the FBI office and this there and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but why? They're like, oh, well, Durant wants to talk to you and Sarah and try and get all of you if you can. And I'm like, dude, they're the fucking FBI. If they wanted a hold of me, I'm sure they could find me. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Right?
What are you talking about, Jody?
FBI, man. I'm like, you know that my phone's already probably fucking tapped, and I probably have something right up my ass. Like, I'm the next door neighbor to a missing fucking girl, y'all. Give me a break. Like, these motherfuckers know how to reach out and get a hold of me. And they're like, oh, but they're afraid to. It was like, they could literally come knock on my door, and it wouldn't seem sus to anybody. What's all this fucking super secret scroll shit about? I'm literally the next door neighbor to a missing girl. These some bitches come up right up to my door and knock, and there's not one person in the world to be like, oh, it's the fans at her door. We gotta be. The fuck? No. Okay, so
Come on, Jody, just spit it out. Wish there was a fast forward.
I'm like, something's real wrong. At this point, mind you, I think she's a bunch of dumb YouTubers still being taken. But
yeah,
I do know
she laughs at
also with people.
a lot of the
They'll run in
inappropriate
there,
times, I
like,
find.
shoes and things, right? Trying to line it up. Now, mind you, I know it is. Well, I'm still at the hotel. What happens is, I'm like, okay, well, if she's really FBI, because we all locally know where that fucking office is, right? So I'm like, but I didn't even think that shit would be public knowledge. Apparently it is. It's on Google, swear to God.
Yeah.
So then they confirm where it's at. Well, Google. So after I look after that, it's on fucking Google. So that didn't really give me the like the proof fact that I need to out it. So I'm just like, man, there's something wrong here. So we're just gonna keep going with this, I guess.
I'm just gonna see what else she's got. Kind of want to get off the Fed thing. I want to.
Meanwhile, this car never appears. That I was told we'd swap,
Gosh, it sounds.
And I'll tell you, to this day, there ain't much fucking appeared that should have. And all I can tell many of you before this gets much further, anybody can try to just report it until they get it taken down, is if you donated to this goddamn fund and you still have the time, you better go file a fraud alert quickly, because we are working on some sort of timeline here that I was kind of unaware of until earlier, and it seems to be moving up quickly, probably because of what happened in the past 2 days and whatever. So anyway, yeah. So then what happens is I keep watching it, just money roll into that shit, into an email at that. An email, and it being across all just breaking it in. I'm like, okay. Meanwhile, cell phone never appears, right? None of that is put into the kid's account like it's supposed to be. I ask repeatedly, and I'm told, oh, okay. And there's proof they put me in touch with this person over Discord, right? There's also a mod in these groups, by the way. The email's got their name and whatever. And this person goes, okay, but none of that ever transpires. Now, come about with the marathon as it goes on, and especially as it was supposed to end.
Hang on, guys. I'm just gonna. She's kind of boring me just because she doesn't spit it all out. Like, it just makes me.
A few big members working all these people together.
Chowder said there was a video on December 2nd. Let me look up that one. Maybe it will be a little bit.
So, and meanwhile, I thought these people probably, they sitting there listening, watching, taking screenshots of shit they thought they were really getting. Whatever the fuck else. And I'm like,
videos aren't dated.
Whatever the fuck they thought they were. Oh, Lord.
No, they're not dated.
So, anyway.
Sorry, guys.
And then today, that was one of the things, like, they dropped a big...
Where's my book?
Insert. And I'm like, well, here's all the stuff, in case you want. We cannot talk now. Maybe yesterday. The days have learned. But somewhere past 2 days in the Discord, they're like, here's all the stuff, and it's basically threads. Like, here's the things. Like I said, I wouldn't, make any of our private stuff, whatever, for legal purposes, blah, blah. And I'm like, but here it all is in this nice package for you, so you can just cut ties on my. I'm like,
does anybody in chat? Sorry. Does anybody in chat know why Jodiesue says that the dogs are the key to this case? And what she means by that, because I have no clue what she means by that. Saying that the dogs are the key to this case. What they do? Either? Like, come on. How is that? I don't know.
exists, or you could still let out like but it was basically a threat of we're going to if you don't. I'm smart to this slice shit, y'all. I ain't that dumb. So anyway, then night comes around and it's here, hurry up, get on live. And I'm like,
I don't know
we're
either.
not gonna do that. That's the same shit that set me off the other day. You ain't taking my voice. Nope. But either way, what happens is there's, conveniently enough, their shit blew up on them because the crazy bitch accused me of eating babies that they have working for them. Is apparently too fanatical to stand a statement like that. So I was able to be like, man, I'm fucking done with all this bullshit. Bye! Meanwhile, then what started happening was, now as some hours went by, Chase nor any of his people have showed up to any of that shit that went to that P.O. box.
Cryptic.
Which I'm sure is quite a bit, and I couldn't tell you what.
This rabbit hole.
Also, what happened, and
I don't think the doctor had anything to do with the disappearance.
Also, earlier, I was told that Chase wanted me not to.
You're too picky. My dog
be
eats
on
anything.
YouTube until next Friday. Not to be on there at all because there was a
Don't you, Day?
inside
Hey,
intel that something was really up and on its way coming down the pipeline and whatever, but it had to do with Grandus and the knee brace not being real. And I'm like, dude, if that knee brace wasn't real, I'm pretty sure there'd be an arrest made and no hospital visit. Like, you're fucking stupid. And no, well, Grandis is the one that did this. And I'm like, And what the hell is that got to do with me? How does it make sense? It has nothing to do with me being on YouTube. What the hell? No, they just told me on YouTube. Because they're afraid I'll slip. Somebody ask me a question.
I don't find any titles on her
because they don't
Facebook.
come up with
They're just
they promised or said.
You said it was December 2nd.
And then they can't take this story they think they've gotten from me. And
do you know how long the video was
clicks and
in length?
Oh boy.
See, I'm just looking now.
Right, because I won't speak for them.
But none of them say titles on mine. Unless you click on it. So this would be Christmas, December.
So anyway, and I know it makes me sound bad, but whatever. Knew something was fucking up, and I just ain't gonna let money poof into fucking oblivion. That's for a very real missing girl that I very much know.
I don't think I can see her main page.
So anyway,
for some, maybe I can.
Or for all these people, that's the thing. I mean, even if cops do something about this, all these people out here.
She's live right now. I want to watch that.
Their cards and bank accounts.
Hang on a second.
And just start pulling and retracting.
Let me pause this. Will I get in trouble for this or no? I don't know.
You're welcome.
I like her t-shirt though.
It was not in our chat. It was not in the background or her messenger. And we was asking to be let up anywhere.
Just read the titles.
What?
Okay, so I know, like, on her Facebook page, that was yesterday's. I don't know if you guys seen. Okay, I took pictures of it too. Let me blow this up a little bit. Children of the Mountain, Volume 5. Let me just. I'm assuming it's a song that she had listened to. Okay, so there's that one. And then we got Bury My Bones. So this was, like I said, this was posted yesterday. And then we have this one here. Meet Me at the Creek. What the hell? And then we got some Ryan Upchurch. More Ryan Up Church. All right. See, these are all the posts I can see. So for me to go all the way back down is like, and you said December 2nd. I'm not a very good Facebooker, so. Oh, did that. Stop. Oops. Sorry. Let's keep playing her voice.
Because there seems to be a deadline. And what that is, I don't know. I know I was told next Friday for some reason about YouTube.
We're in January.
But then tonight, another couple people working with started asking questions, and then we're suddenly shut down. Now all of a sudden people are all like, oh, family emergency, can't talk. Family this, somebody's dying that, right? Chase still never appears for any of that shit, nor to any of his people that I still see driving by watching us through the night.
Oh, Pink Floyd. What the hell is that?
Right
now, this is back in January.
Otherwise, I'm sure I'll be spotted because I was also
miles.
dropped that Keys and all them are fully capable of having their little hacker pals do phones, and they've seen pictures of people, and they have videos of people involved in this through their phones and stuff.
I am never
that they've turned on that Keys has done that with. So there's another threat, right? And my phone has been acting.
I do notice on her Facebook.
Man, it's what.
And I never really looked into this person, but a lot of her quotes that she likes and that she posts are by this L.L. I don't know what that says. Musings. I'm rolling with the beast. Okay. I'm trying to get to the December 2nd video here for you. So please bear with me. Christ, we're still in January. How the hell do I get the month that I'm going to do it this way? Search profile. There we go. Let's try that. December. I wonder if I can do it like that. That give me December. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Give me December 20th. Okay, so she had Burger King. Woohoo! What else is there? Is that all she posted? I don't see no video. Post you've seen, most recent tag locations. Date posted. 2021. Oh. Sorry for my squeaky wheel. So, I really don't have... All right. Yeah, she was talking, let me go back to her videos. I did hear on her live last night, I guess we'll go back, on this one here, yeah, that she was talking about locking it down, her pictures and stuff, but I haven't, she like must have taken that one out. I actually thought she was going to lock down her whole profile. What month am I in here? Christ, I'm still in January. You get to hear my squeaky wheel. And my dog playing with her bone. Squeaky bone. Oh. I wish Grandma Candy would, she's the only one that's been really, really Quiet, in my opinion. Oh, what are these? Oh, I don't know about that. I'm crazy, insane, hilarious neighbor. Who's this with? I don't know who she's talking to. What day is this one? January. God damn it. Sorry, my language. My bad. Come on. All right. Oh, crap. Don't see her in many chats anymore, panels. What did I see her last? I think she was in PG's panel at one time, I thought. And I know she had I guess Tiffany Marie had said something about the bones to Jody. Wanting her to talk about it, but she apparently didn't want to. I don't know the whole story on that. Daisy. Day. Quit squeaking that thing, please. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Grace. All right, what else do we have? I was going to... Let me go into my thing here.
Whatever fucking Baltimore's doing, because I'm that paranoid, right? I'm like, but I've also been like, the feds are like asshole deep in that shit since all this went down. At least I hope they be anyway. But,
yeah, I don't understand what she says half the time anyhow.
Neighbor of a missing girl, y'all. I don't expect any different. I'll go through that shit. I don't care. But I mean, the feds are better at it. Phone wasn't glitching, and then it occurs to me it has been since all this bullshit. These yahoos from YouTube. Fucked up shit, y'all.
We are a Yahoo too, girl.
It's not above the room. You
going up on panels.
Camera shit like that. It's not that hard either. So I wouldn't go past keys and only being that type of fucking. Yeah, I don't know. Regardless. All right, and it sounds crazy, doesn't it? Sounds bad shit. Especially from the I ain't babies lady. And look at me, I'm abused and there's people driving by, lady. My abuser's at the store, lady. And I really, honest to God, I'm more afraid to have a fucking hand in that now. Like, just try to freak me out, put me in panic mode where I was an easier target, quite frankly. But yeah, I do know Voldemort responsible for that. I do know that certain conversations and things were getting back to me from Voldemort, pointed stuff, and then not even like he'd run in my family. So trust me, I'm not imagining all the Voldemort.
Okay, got a little troll here. Hang on.
They could have been responsible for it, like the traffic pickup, all kinds of shit. Once they knew what cars, much of my videos were coming by. But anyway,
bye. And then
the thing is that
block you. Remove.
This money is, there's something wrong with it. I love it. And I don't know how they're going to disappear with it, but I'm sure.
How you need more? You need really strong coffee with a shot of espresso.
But now I'm being told to stay off YouTube next Friday. They want my Facebook shut down. They want me to make it private. And none of this shit makes any sense. I'm basically being threatened on a bunch of levels. It's, here's this information of shit they think they have. And, then there's, people watch me. I just want you to know that there really fucking are, and I've seen them for days now, for weeks, and they were there when I left the fucking hotel at one point, and there was a cop situation that was very fucking weird. These people showed up out of nowhere and were right behind me in the vehicle. They said they were, so they are staying close to me. Whoever the fuck these YouTubers out there staying near me.
Oh shit!
Whether it's
Sorry.
locals they have working for,
Sorry, guys.
they're working for the feds. Watch me. I know it sounds crazy, girl, but me and the kids are watching it, seeing it in real time. These people are doing it, whether it's locals thinking they're working for the feds, whether it's locals thinking they're working for these YouTubers, whether it's YouTubers working for YouTubers. I don't fucking know, but I highly doubt there's that many actual YouTubers in it, but they are actually working locals. And the FBI, fake FBI things,
Fake FBI?
very real, and probably tricked enough people to make them think locally that they are indeed working for feds to watch me, but they're actually not. They're working for a bunch of YouTubers to make me believe that. That's how fucking crazy this is. Because it's like the people that are passing by today, it's like, dude, I could tell they weren't even like, it was looking back here and towards other people and it had nothing to do with me. They didn't even know what it looked like. So it tells me it's probably locals, and they definitely don't have a picture from a cop or Chase, or hadn't even looked up YouTube or my Facebook. Like they were just told to come by and look like, I don't know. But that's how fucking scary this is. And then basically told my phone's live and there's a threat. Y'all, I'm pretty sure we're in very real danger on about 63 fronts right now. I've pissed off all the police in the area. Baltimore's really not happy with me. I don't know if it's true. Squaw's full of shit, but apparently she's advertising some upcoming special with my abuser.
So Andy was upset with her for maybe being involved in all this? Like, inserting herself with me? Like, I don't know.
Fuck around and find out. So anyway. I don't know how far indeed this rabbit hole goes. And I hope to God the fucking police, the feds, somebody do.
Yeah.
But these motherfuckers are getting ready to scatter. And they're working on a timeline. And a quick one. And I know that the fucking marathon was supposed to end days ago. But then all of a sudden, here they are not still going. Oh, why don't we do this? And this is other shit that don't make sense, right? When you reach your mark, it's not that hard to cut that check and get it down here to fucking Chase. You're supposed to walk into the bank, right? And I guess they think everybody's dumb and well, there's the thing. There's a lot of people online. We need a better education system, like I said, and a lot of people have never touched $30,000 in their lives.
I haven't.
I, however, am not one of those people. If you know anything about my past job history and stuff, I touch more than that for fucking catering events. It doesn't take much.
All right, let me just take that off screen because she's annoying the shit right out of me. Sorry, guys. Ugh. So let's try to settle a timeline with Jodiesue. What time did Jodiesue hear what was the first time she said she heard the scream at? Was it around 4:45 or something like that? 5-ish? Christ, I can't remember. Yeah, she is something else. I don't know if it's the way she talks or if it's the draw on her, the way she pronunciates. I mean, I'm not a good at speaking publicly. So, I mean, like, I just find her very, dry. Right. So 4:15 and 4:50, I believe. Yeah, that's what I thought too. So then she was said to have seen Summer 2 days prior to her missing, heard the scream, and then just recently, within the last month, I'm assuming, um, that time changed because Candace says on Prayer Gardens Live that she's seen Jodiesue down at the end of her driveway at 4:30. But Candace didn't call 911 until around 6:23 p.m. that evening. So when Candace seen her, was she leaving to go out to get something? Was that her run? That remember when the 911 call said she went on a run and when she came home she was gone? Was she in her truck and going into town for something? Like pack of smokes or whatever, and she left her Summer at the house? Or was Candace down on her end of the driveway on foot? So that would be good to know. It's very confusing. I am so lost in this case. I thought, okay, all we know for sure is Summer is gone, and that's all we really know. We don't know what happened. It's all speculation. TBI and Ellie, all the law enforcement, aren't saying squat, and really, that's how every investigation should go. They shouldn't be telling us the evidence that they have. They're trying to build a case, whether it be against Candace, Dawn, Grandma, Jodiesue. Like we don't know who. We hear, Ziggy found animal bones, and that she got to talk to Fred Hill. So that was kind of, insightful to a lot of people, I think. And then you have the boobs on, or what are they called? Heels on the Ground group. I don't really think they did anything for this case. If anything, the only thing that we really did was get Don fired. And that man has to pay child support for those boys. Like, people are not, like, Blowhorn Betty, I honestly think that she is the worst one out of that group. Like, she said she wants to, she said that, what the hell did she say? She said that she is going to, hang on, let me find it for you first. And let her say it. Just give me 1 second, guys, please. When am I looking up? Blowhorn Betty. Come on. Everything is a little bit laggy because I've got my screens open. What am I looking for? Bullhorn. Let me see if I can find the right one. Oh, it was in the last couple of days. Is this? Let me mute that and I'll play that. Okay. Okay, so
there are many women that are just like me that would rather take a walk to jail for a night than deal with the beating they would. at dark. We came back when it was pitch black out. So we woke up and got out of the house when it was dark out. We rode home when it was dark out. So it just added 3 additional hours to our day that we wouldn't have normally. So it was just really
Sorry, I had to mute. I was coughing.
Understand that. Good morning to those people that are just getting up. Oh, forgot to tell you.
I don't think that was the video. I probably lost a lot of. Okay. I tried to find the spot where she said she basically threatened Donald Wells that if so, this is it here. I think she basically threatened Donald Wells that if he doesn't give her an interview, that she will be calling I guess all the big bosses that work, like, have construction companies, not to hire him. Like, you can't do that, lady. But let me find the exact spot where she says it.
That would never work. Are you freaking kidding me?
Like
I said, everybody that, I don't have to worry about going out and hunting these things. You guys all do such an amazing job at making sure I get the information that I need. So, Marissa can explain. I want to know what happened on June 15th. What does he know? Why is he always the one? I think what I want the most is, why is he always the one that reaches out to everybody? Why is he always the one that it's never Candace? And I even asked him, I said, why don't you guys show emotion, start crying, doing something in the public?
Everybody grieves differently. When my fiance, husband, whatever you want to call him, passed away, oh God, it's going to be 5 years this month. I bawled like a baby. I mean, and that wasn't even my child; it was my partner. So, but people, they're addicts. They take to alcohol and drugs to heal their pain. And no, that's not always the best way to do it. But that's how Dawn and Candace, I feel, handle their grief, is they turn to the drugs and the alcohol. So that when they are talking, like Don on YouTube, he's always, or was always, inebriated when he was talking. So really, anything that he had said in all those times when he was on YouTube and he was drunk really can't be used. I don't know if it can be used against him or not, but he never did let anything slip. And that's the big thing to me. Most people who are drinking have loose lips and will say stupid shit. And Don, that I could tell, hasn't said any of that publicly. All right, so let me just let me read chat here. Yes, I do, Chowder. It's unsolved. It's actually on my about page, but it's unsolved with Barb Smith. All lowercase at gmail.com. Sky Z says, I get so lost when these people can change their stories so much, and Ali doesn't do anything about that, or that they can without solid evidence. Yes, I know, but I'm sure TBI and all the law enforcements they're going through all these videos, and they have people that are going through these videos, scouring these videos, seeing what was said and what has been changed. And I did hear through the grapevine that they are now reaching out to certain YouTubers that have talked with Dawn, Candace, and I guess they're going through them and seeing what was said, what wasn't said, what's changed. So I have faith that this will be definitely, I'm not going to say faith, I'm going to hope that this case is solved in the next few months. I think everybody is just dotting their I's and crossing their T's right now. And as soon as that is completely dotted and crossed, that charges will come if needed, if founded, which we know that through the way that the Dawn and Candace live, they live a simple life. I would love to have that house on that property, not the, and just live up there and be king of the hill, so to speak, and have my own little piece of heaven. And now what they thought was their piece of heaven has now crashed and it's all tumbling in on Dawn and Candace, and they've lost all their kids. And if they ever get their boys back, I actually don't think that's going to happen. Unfortunately. Now I did hear that Candace is doing the program. And I'm not sure about Don, if he is following the program that CPS and everybody has set out for them. I don't know. But in all honesty, you're 5 to 6 months too late in trying to fix what you lost. They should have done that the moment the boys were taken, or maybe even the moment that Summer got taken or got gone. There's the thing. Okay, here's something I think on Betty Blowhorn Betty's.
Thus,
I think
we would have never had the need to go to his place of employment. But when you dick us around,
okay,
you play these games. You dick us around, you play these games, and you got us waking up at 4:30 in the freaking morning and driving an hour out of our way to sit in the freezing cold weather in front of Wendy's and not show up and stop responding to us. That's playing games.
Well, Betty, you should have known that he was like that. If you had done your research, if they had done research on this case before they went down the first time, I don't think how do I say that? If they had done their research prior, because I don't think they really researched the whole case before they went down the first time. But they come on too hard, too strong, and too fast. They didn't, open up a line of communication with Dawn and Candace. It's like there was no respect. She didn't, in my opinion, Betty has no or Andra has no respect when she talks to or about Dawn and Candace. They are human. And that's why I don't think that Dawn and Candace wanted to talk to them. That's why they played these games. In my opinion.
It's playing games. Who the hell plays these games when they have a 5-year-old? And I even told him, I said, these are the things that, are making us come after you. These are the things that don't make sense. I said, he kept saying I interrogated. I'm like, look, Don, I'm not trying to interrogate you, but yes, I have a lot of questions. Yes, I want to answer these questions. I want answers to these questions, rather. I said, if I come up to your house, it's not for social hour. Like, I'm coming there to speak to you, to find out what happened on June 15th. That's the
Okay, well, she can't go to his house and talk to him because anybody that goes to Dawn and Candace's house allegedly has to sign an NDA where nothing can be videotaped or recorded well on the Wells property. So unless you're going to do a dirty record, that would never happen at the Wells property. Now, if Dawn and Candace met Betty and all them at Wendy's, like he said he was going to, that would probably be a different story.
It's the only day I care about. I know, it's sad. It's sad. It's sad.
No, they don't know the case. They think they do. They just
like I said,
come flying in like raging bulls.
I did find out that him and Candace.
And I noticed today that Molly is now talking about another case, which is totally fine because this case does need awareness. But this case was way back in June. It's the Angel Nicole Overstreet case. So now they're gonna. I don't know if she's gonna do the boots on the ground with that one, or God, I hope not. Okay.
I asked him how long they've been married. He never really told me how long they've been married. He told me that they've been together shortly before she got pregnant with Josie 14 years ago. And, I'm just going to keep the line of communication open and see what he has to say. I really am. If he wants to call me, if he wants to drunk dial me and talk to me, so be it. So be it. I really do have to tell you, I get irritated with him calling me an F and B and an F and N and all these other, explicit names when I'm just trying to have a conversation. But you can tell when I start asking very pointed questions, he gets very, very angry. And Marissa, when she was on the phone with him, she shot the breeze with him, and then she'd pull back and ask him some questions, and then she did this cooling down process where she talked to him about some other, non-essential things, and then she'd heat it back up by talking about this. I've got to probably work talking calm. You could be screaming in his face, and he'll just be talking calmly to you until you start calming down. And it's actually a gift he has. He has many gifts, right? He has the sixth sense. I always talk about that.
I don't know, guys, but let me just get out of there for a second. This case is mind-boggling, confusion every day because stories change, and then everybody gets upset because certain creators are going to Tennessee. And you know what? Ziggy went. I didn't even know she was going. I do try to watch her, but she's on too late for me sometimes, so I have to watch her the following day. But she said last night in a live that she did, it's different from seeing it firsthand than it is behind the screen. And I'm kind of glad that she got that perspective from it, because she can now come back and and when she's ready or whatever, and say her story of how she feels and stuff after meeting one-on-one, face-to-face, and going to the church and doing a prayer service or a Bible study class with Dawn. So that's awesome. I mean, MGL is talking about that in summer at the same time. Okay, she's trying to get it negative attention by using Angel's name. What a shame. Yeah, I agree, Chowder. um, yeah, I agree with that last statement, Chowder. Yeah, she's not my favorite girl. I think she's, I don't know, too rowdy, too. She's not accomplishing anything, in my opinion. But that's again, that's my opinion. Well, guys, I don't know what else to say right now. I have lots of things going through my mind. But I'm like I said, I'm still confused. And I will tell you, my main theory is Jodiesue has something to do with it, and I think it has something to do with land rights. But that's again my opinion, and I mean I have lots of theories. I have a theory of accident. I have a theory of abduction. I have, like everybody else does. We all have more than one theory, and and what rabbit hole do I want to go down? Well, so I'm shocked that Ziggy included her daughter in this outing. Ziggy's daughter was with another person, local. She was in the car with this other person while Ziggy was actually talking with Fred, from my understanding. So I don't. I feel that she was safe the whole entire time. Going to the church with the Wells. Yeah. It's hard to say. I mean, I don't know. Her daughter's what, 13? So, I mean, and even her daughter said that she didn't feel that, she felt that they were nice, and that she wasn't sure if Dawn even knew what happened. I don't know exactly what it was, but Ziggy has Dawn on recording saying a 12-year-old had a banging body. What the? Oh, yeah. Saying a 12-year-old. What 12? Oh, well, I don't know. Need to know a name, but that's not right. No, Dawn should not be talking like that at all. But does anybody else have any other theories that they want to put out there that we can discuss, or any? If I can help try to clear up anything, I don't know if I can or not. At least, okay. Or the one that's not living. Okay, I mean she's living, but not in the custody of Allie. Oh, I thought they were talking about at one point True, because she was doing what I'm going to call booty poses or something. I don't know. All right, so we've been at an hour and a half already. Wow. I will try to come live if I can find any answers. If I find any answers, I will come live. If I have more questions, which we all will have questions, but 7 months now, and let's hope this case gets some kind of justice done to it soon. But she was like 16. I'm not sure now. I appreciate, thank you everybody for joining me today. It was kind of nice to have actual conversations with my cat. And please stay safe. And I will catch you on the next live. Have a great day and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks, guys.